Jar Oil. The company have filling stations across the country, and our rates are relatively cheaper than anyone else across the country. Jar Oil is the biggest producer and distributor of cement in the country with the most competitive prices in the market.
Axel jam si Wave.
Yo, apply. Yo, luta do de. Luta mo nulo jël moto nga andil ma xaalis. Hello?
Bisul mu fine.
What?
Bisul mu fine.
Oh, yes!
Wave Axina Gambia. Deposit and withdraw money, pay bills and buy mobile credit without fees. Transfer money wherever in the country for only 1% fee. At Wave. Bisul mu fine? Wave. Your money is yours.
But for the next few minutes, I welcome to the program a friend, a good friend. Football brought us together. Not necessarily football. I mean, we both lived in the same area, Dipakunda, and got to know each other for years and years. Then he was part of a local Nawetan team. Those of you who are old enough will remember Whalers Football Club. He went on to play for the national team. So, he's somebody who's done a lot for his country. He now lives in the UK, Leeds to be precise, and he's into humanitarian work, does a lot of charity work back home here. Jesuma Sise, Jes, welcome back.
Uncle Peter, thank you very much for having me again. Mangla Gerem de la Santa, it was a last-minute thing. This was just yesterday. And unfortunately, I've already forgotten about this program. You called me about 7 o'clock. Are you coming? So I just wake up. My guy, I said, look, we have a program. You have to go.
Very good.
Jerry Jeff Peter, once again.
All right. So let's meet his guy. Somebody I believe he traveled with all the way from the UK. Welcome to the Gambia.
Yes, thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum, everybody. I've come from Bradford, from UK. I've come to here to do some of charity work. As I did the dua when I went to do Umrah.
Introduce yourself to us first. Tell us who you are.
My name is Ali Kazmi Shah. I'm from Bradford, UK, and I've come to Gambia to do some charity work. Which how this come about is I know the brother from Leeds. We sell him some products to send over here, so I got to know him. Now I made a dua in Umrah that I want to actually do some charity work, and Allah accepted my dua straight away, and he sent me this brother here, which it was a big project. So we come here to feed 700 orphans. We've come here to sort of mosque out. The building was there, but it was in a poor condition. So we've started on the work on the mosque. We've re-ramped it all. We've ripped the roof off, put a new roof on. We're going to put solar panel systems on it, so that's for life for them. And then we're going to give food packages out, which is today after Jummah, inshallah. Inshallah, we'll be giving 50 to 100 food packages, which we bought yesterday. And the brothers' friends have actually packed it all in food packages for the families. And then we've donated clothes for Eid for the orphans. We went to one of the orphans, 2 orphans we split it against. And then we bought 500 Qurans for 2 different orphanages. So 250 in one orphanage and the other orphanage as well. And yesterday we bought them some footballs for the boys to kick about in, so they get a bit of exercise as well. Because we've seen the conditions there, and mashallah, these kids are doing Quran Hafiz, they're doing really well. One was a heart touching where we were just about to go, and there was a 10-year-old girl. She goes to her teacher, please can I read some Quran Tilawat? And it made me actually cry. So when she's finished reading, I asked her what's her name and how old she is. She said she didn't know English, so her teacher told me she's 10-year-old. And mashallah, she said she's finished the whole Quran. She's a full Quran Hafiz. And that was, at 10-year-old, that was just heart-touching. And so many times I was in tears. So how much help these lot need. So inshallah, we're going to do a lot for them after this. When we go back, there's more projects we're going to do for them. We're going to send them mattresses, because the conditions where they're sleeping in, they haven't got proper mattresses. So we have talked about it, so we are going to get them a lot of stuff.
Fantastic. I mean, you are new in, charity work, and you have, a very interesting story behind your, for want of a better expression, conversion.
Yeah.
All right, we'll get to that. Just tell us whereabouts in the Gambia this is, where, this, fantastic work is taking place.
Yeah, actually, Peter, I started this work 2016, 2017. But today, alhamdulillah, we're growing so fast. I'm working with about 4 or 5 organizations now. So this place is a place whereby I love working there.
Where in the Gambia?
More CRR.
Okay.
Because CRR, 2018, I was introduced there with a guy called Mr. Chow. Then that 2018, manakone dafa am project yu mbugona def. So mu yone ma ben report bu nga xamne United Nations moko def. Buñ defé research bi dañ gis ne CRR moy the poorest place in the Gambia. So mo dama fofu team Akira team. Waaye buñ demee foofu dëkk boobu dafa soxla ndimbal, so I fall in love with that village. So that's where everything started. So CRR about 2-3 kilometers for the masjid bi nekk, it was dañ ko abandon. Buñ ñu ko joxe pictures yi. So I saw this guy within 24 hours. We made a video. Si tali bi lañ defee video bi TikTok.
waaye moom ni moo dëgërale ñàkk bi am foofu noonu ndóol bi am foofu noonu ñàkk lekka dëkkuwaay yu doy waar noonu la fa amee dëgg.
Suma first big project was 2017. I think dëkk boobu amutoon ndox. Man maa fa
bari na dëkk yu amul ndox.
foofu waaye boobu it was another thing because nit yi dañ daan jël ay mbaam ay saret di dem uti ji ndox. Why?
Foog na amono jamono Serekunda fii sax daan nañ jël mbaam ak saret dem uti
that was our first project about solar panel. I think that was about $500,000 a project. That's where we started. Alhamdulillah tey mbir bi expect woon ne liggéey bu ma commencé woon fii la doon toll.
Okay, all right. Let's get back to you. As I said, you underwent a conversion.
Yeah.
You've been Muslim all your life, but you've not always behaved like a Muslim.
I've been in the wrong path.
Okay.
Down the wrong path.
Exactly. Tell us about your conversion.
I've been down a wrong path, and when you get sick of it, you just want to get away from everything. I actually asked Allah, and I cried in my heart, and I said, look, I want to go to Allah's house. I want to come to your house, please change me. So I've rung my mum up. I told my mum, I said, Mum, look, I want to go to Allah's house. And I didn't have a penny in my pocket at this time. So one of my friends, really, really good friends, Tariq, he does a lot of charity work. So we went around to a few houses, to a few businesses, because we've got a business, scrap metal, what we do in Bradford. Now, we know a lot of people with garages. So we went around. Within 3 hours, when he said to people, look, he wants to go and he ain't got that much money, I didn't have no money in my pocket. Within 3 hours, we had £550. That was my ticket money there.
Excellent jam si Wave.
Yo, apply. Yo, luta do dede. Luta mënuloo jël moto nga andil ma xaalis. Hello? Ano lay waxal?
Bisul mu fine.
What?
Bisul mu fine.
Oh, yes!
Wave Gambia. Deposit and withdraw money, pay bills and buy mobile credit without fees. Transfer money wherever in the country for only 1% fee. Ak Wave. Bisul mu fine? Wave. Your money is yours.
Jar Oil. The company have filling stations across the country, and our rates are relatively cheaper than anyone else across the country. Jar Oil is the biggest producer and distributor of cement in the country with the most competitive prices in the market.
So when you say you wanted to go to Allah's house, that is going to Mecca on the Hajj pilgrimage?
Not the Hajj, the Umrah side.
Okay, the Umrah. Okay.
Obviously, I wanted to do Umrah first. So and then what happened was we went around. Next day, I booked my ticket, did my visa, it went smoothly, everything went through. Then I started saving my money. And by the time I got, every day I was giving my wages to my brother Tariq. And he was telling people, look, that Shaji will be going to Umrah and he ain't got a lot of money, spending money. So people were giving little bits. But when I went, the day before I was going, I went to pick my money up from him. There was, alhamdulillah, over £1,000. And this come from Allah for my spending. So when I got there, I thought, right, I've got all this money. These people have helped me out. What can I do? So what I did for him, each and every person named him, and I opened the fast, I closed the fast. And one of my friends who went with me, his mum fell ill. So he had to go back. So 1 week I stayed on my own. Me and him were opening and closing fast every day. I was actually getting people saying, come here, have some food with us. I want to close your fast, or I want to open your fast, and feeding them. This is the money what people have given me. So now one of my prayers was that, Ya Allah, I want to go. When I get back, I want to do some charity work. And I didn't know if this big project is going to give me. So the next day, my brother Tariq, when I was talking to him whilst I was in Makkah, Medina, and outside in the yard, and I made this dua. The next day he rang me, because we know a brother from Leeds who we sell the bikes to. We've got that connection. And he actually told my story to him and said, look, this is how it's gone there. So he says you do a lot of charity work, he said to Tariq. And Tariq goes, yeah, he goes, why do you help Gambia out? So he goes, yeah, no problem, we'll do it. And look at this, how Allah accepted my dua. Straight away, the next day, it's unbelievable. When I was talking to him, Tariq goes, look, Shadji, when you come back, we're going to go and we're going to do some charity work, and we're going to go help in Gambia. I says, no problem. And I said to him, look in the videos, which I did on TikTok the day before. The next day, you've rang me, and Allah has accepted my duas. Now, when we got back, I got back on the 27th Rosa. And after Eid, next day we started this charity work, and alhamdulillah, we put it on TikTok. That day, so many people from out of town, Birmingham, Manchester, all the brothers, they rang us up, transferred money over, and that was a start for us. And every day after work, we used to go on the traffic lights, so we don't miss that penny. And alhamdulillah, Allah gave everyone, brothers and sisters from Bradford, all the UK, they've got big hearts. When we told them about this project, they trusted us, they gave us all that money. The last pounds, 50 pences, £100, whatever, every penny they donated, we said we're going to show you where it's going to go. Now, we've put videos on TikTok, and them brothers are actually messaging us now saying, can we transfer your money over, because they know where the money is going. This is my first project, and alhamdulillah, for the first project, yeah, when we tell people who are doing a lot of projects like this that we've raised so much money in 3 weeks, they can't believe it. It takes them 6-7 months to do that. But because I did this dua and people trust us, we don't know where all this money's come from. People are just giving. And to this day, my mate, brother Tariq, is getting messages. Please, have you got bank account details where we can transfer it over? We want to help as well. Because now they've seen it, because we're putting these videos on. And these brothers and sisters, they've made it for us. And they've got big hearts. Even the sisters in the UK, they've got big hearts. They've actually donated a lot of money for these orphans.
And can you assure all these brothers and sisters who are giving freely that every penny given will be spent on charity work and only charity work?
Yeah.
Not to enrich yourself, facilitate your travel around the world and all of that.
No, this is why. You know, the ticket money we paid from our own pockets. Okay. It's not come out of the charity. My friend has paid from his own pocket, and I was there. And even the travelling expenses, that's come from in our pocket, not from the charity money. The charity money is separate, as brother would know. And to reinsure them, that's why every day we make a TikTok video. Like yesterday, I bought 500 grams, and I made a video of it. It's not I'm showing off or something. Mm-hmm. Why I'm doing this is so everyone can see. Even these youngsters over there, they can see, because these little youngsters, they put money in this as well. You know, their mum and dad's give them money to put it in. And I told them, I says, Bismillah, put the money in this bucket. It's going to go to, little children like you we're feeding. Now, I am going to make a video which I'm going to tell them, the parents, to show these kids that, look, you put that money in, uncle told you to, it's going to the kid. Show them the kids so they have value of stuff. You know, it's like we bought few balloons and that, yeah, and they were throwing balloons up in the air. And you know that value of that balloon they had? Just one balloon. And over there, these kids don't have value of it. But just to see that on their face, happiness that they're playing with the balloon. It's only a balloon for you lot, your little kids. But you look at these videos, show your kids these videos, the footballs you bought them so they can have a kick about. The value of that and the smile and the happiness in their face. You youngsters might have 3-4 footballs just laying in your gardens. You never play with them. But these lot, it's like a privilege for them. A football just to kick about in.
And are there conditions, for the aid that you provide? I mean, do beneficiaries, for instance, have all to be Muslims?
Yeah, well, what do you mean as beneficials? Like,
I mean, the people you help.
Yeah.
Do they necessarily have to be Muslims before you help them?
No. If they're orphans, even if they're non-Muslims, we can help them out as well. This is the first project. I'll help anyone. Now, not only Muslims have donated, we've sent them traffic lights. The English people, alhamdulillah, they have donated as well. Thank you to the English people. They've given money.
So there's no discrimination in the provision of the aid you provide?
No, there isn't.
Okay, all right.
Because I've stand on traffic lights, I've had English people putting £20 notes in there, putting £10 in. When we've told them it's for South, they ask you. Yeah. Obviously, when they're putting a £10 note in there, they won't ask you, where is it going? They want to know. So as soon as we say to them, it's going to Africa, we're going ourselves, they put the money in there.
Okay, fantastic. Yes, okay. xam naa ne faju leen soxla yi ngeen fekk yëpp ci ban dëkk la ci CRR bi CRR rëy na rëy boo xam ne
CRR dinañ dee liggéey Baati Jaaxa dinañ dee liggéey Caamen
jumaa ji ngeen
jumaa bi is about 5 kilometers from Caamen.
yaa ngi dimbale gars yi waa jéemaloo xam sax waa dëkk bi ni mu tudda
waa mbir bi dafa bari man daal danga ma isil sa projet ma gis ne projet bi nit ki
waaye da ngaa war a mun a xam ne projet bi mu ngi Serekunda bii mu ngi Kololi
waaye lu xew mooy dëkki poli dañ bari léegi li nga am Baati Jaaxa nga Baati Ngeer
waaye yëpp am na tur
waaw am na tur waaye ma def ko comme ça programme bi gars yi rek su ma ñëwaatee waat dinaa la wax turi place bi incha allah
yaa ngi door docteur Cissé daala de
non docteur Cissé suma waay la in fact maa ngi koo gërëm di ko sant moo ñu facilité tal most of our protocols moom suma waay la big up Dr. Ismaila Cissé.
All right, very good. And just finally, is it Shah? The name is Shah?
Yeah, Shah, yeah.
Shah. What's your experience of the Gambia? It's your first time in Africa, I believe, and how has the Gambia struck you as a small country?
Very warm welcome. Now everyone in England has got this image of, when you're gonna go South Africa, it's really bad. Watch yourself. You guys, it's like they think it's really bad here, but I'm telling you now, brothers and sisters out there, even in the UK, when we got here, we got a warm welcome. And when I tell the locals and I say, I've got this charity top on, and when I tell them what I'm doing, they actually pray for me. They say, you're doing a good job, and they appreciate me doing this. And the people are very, very friendly over here. Very, very friendly. And I'm really happy to be here. That image which you lot are thinking of is not like that. They're really friendly brothers. They give you a warm welcome. They want to talk to you. They want to know what you're doing. Once you tell them what you're doing, they hug you, they kiss you, they shake your hand, they say you're doing a very good job. And they do. And I've told them that people who have donated money, this is how we got the money. They even did dua for them people who have gave the money. Do you know what I mean? This is what they like. They're really, really happy. And from their heart that you're helping the people out in their country. And they give you a warm welcome. It's very, very nice here.
Thank you.
And I respect all the brothers here.
Thank you. I look forward to meeting you in the UK when I visit later this year. Whenever I'm in the UK, I always go to Jesuma in Leeds. Yes. Thank you very much for bringing Shah, and thank you for the good job you continue to do for your country.
Do I have 1 minute to just elaborate?
Yes, 1 minute. Go ahead.
Peter, pour Gambian unique si diaspora be. Gambia, we need a lot to do. I see a lot of activities you have ne TikTokers you concentrate you bari. Why you ma def ni ñom ñepp mën nañ ko def. You have to communicate with people lu nga dekal. Wax leen sa deka lu fa nekk ak lu ñoo daj. We have some good people there mën nañ la follow ñoo. You know what I mean? Wax jaaxu dara. Be pare di gërëm ñu ma liggéeyal, especially Akira team, Grains of Hope, World Care Foundation, ak Bisons and Friends, ak brothers from Bradford, especially Bisons and Friends, ñoom def nañ fi project boo xam ne it's one of its kind in the Gambia. nga am a state of the art orphanage boo xam ne 100% orphans la nekk ñoom ñoo ko finance. Actually we are at the finishing point foog na in the next 6-7 weeks projet boobu dina pare so ñun ñoo ko ron pour ron foofu yombut it's almost about £25,000 si at bi so ñooñu ñuy sponsor ni is individual like man ak ñeneen waaye ñun Gambians yi we don't come together because £5 £10 loolu lañ dee jël pour ko together ñoo dimbale Africa te du ñoo dem Pakistan te Pakistan is poor, Bangladesh is poor so Gambians yi have to focus more on that than suñ politique bi because dafa am solo torop politique am na solo torop pour nga wax ko waaye sa nit yi suñ nekkee di sofa soo demee si lopitaan bi garab amut yu bari yoo xam ne
docteur Cissé du ànd ak yow ci loolu de.
non lu ma expliqué Peter dañoo wax loo xam ne moo am. ñun we are not politicians. dañoo dem assess because am na liggéey yu bari yu ñu def ak docteur Samate ak lopitaan bi. just about 2 months ago.
waaye terewul da ngaa dem ci lopitaan garab du fa nekk.
non da ngaa dem garab léegi la doo am garab. loolu dëgg la because man last time maa ngi fi woon February. am na jigéen boo xam ne dama jooy billahi wallahi tallahi ndaw si dafa gis suñ nataal si TikTok because ñu ngi woon fii di joxe food distribution so ndaw si call ma di ma call mu ne ma ne sa ndombo laay ma ne ko ñu ngi busy waaye dinaa la gis dimanche suñ paree suñ liggéey waaye ndaw si insist di ma call so after mu yónnee ma vidéo dama foogoon ne waxu dëgga mu yónnee ma vidéo mu ne ma ne broda billahi wallahi tallahi man duma la fenal mu woon ma patient bi fu mu tidda si lopitaan bi mu ngi si oxygène bi mu ne ma ne lii lañ soxla pour ñu opérer ko wallahi billahi tallahi ak suma bakkani doom yi it was like $3,000-4,000 dalasi dama ko gis dama doon jooy ma yónnee ko xaalis boobu straight away mu ne ma ne yóbbu nañ ko théâtre ñu ngi ko opérer mu ne ma ne garab yaa ngoog I'll show you that video nga xam ne phénomène
ñu bare ngay déglu programme bi right now soo leen laajoon $50 amuñ ko
it's very sad so loolu tam may ñaax suñ gaa yu nekk si diaspora bi hence ñu ngi gën a politique nañ gën a dimbale nit yi tamit dafa gën a yombal liggéey bi jërëjëf ñu ngi leen nuyu ku si nekk di leen sant ba pare suma foundation bi tamit dama dee fàtte suma foundation bi so maa ngi uplift lot of this charity nobody knows them today all over the world they are in 20 countries so this time I want to concentrate this year pour suma Cissé foundation because am na school boo xam ne 2 classes yoo xam ne ñu ngi koo sampa dina ñëw si media bi ñëpp gis ko ba pare Dipakunda tamit suñ jigéen ñu fa nekka ñu ngay jaay li ñëw depuis ñun buñ nekkee xaleel so gestu wuñ leen so I decided one of my place in Dipakunda ma transform ko to a skill center pour jigéen yi nga xam ne dinañ mun a train at least every 2 years 20 jigéen yoo xam ne dinañ qualify nekk ñawkat yoo xam ne suñ génnee foofu ñu jox leen ku ci nekk machine ak tuuti start-up sting
so nga génne leen ci jaay marché bi
waaw ñu génne leen si jaay marché bi te loolu du am xaalis éene bi la
su boobaa kanaa jaay ci marché bi
non waaye dina am ñeneen tamit ñu jaay marché soo dëkk bu nekk suñ développé jigéen yi because jigéen yi amee dëkk bi soo jógee 3-4 o'clock in the morning jigéen yi nga ji si marché bi
jërëjëf that's Jesuma Cissé with friend live on West Coast Radio. You're with Coffee Time.
Jar Oil. The company have filling stations across the country, and our rates are relatively cheaper than anyone else across the country. Jar Oil is the biggest producer and distributor of cement in the country with the most competitive prices in the market.
Excellent jam, Suway.
Yo, apply. Yo, luta do de. Luta mënuloo jël moto nga andil ma xaalis. Hello? Ano lay waxal?
Bisul mu fine.
What?
Bisul mu fine.
Oh, yes!
Wave Axina Gambia. Deposit and withdraw money, pay bills and buy mobile credit without fees. Transfer money wherever in the country for only 1% fee. Ak Wave. Bisul mu fine? Wave. Your money is yours.